This video and hundreds more like it available on freePhotoshopVideoTutorials.com. In this video we're going to learn how to take any photo and make it seem like it was taken in a photo by adding one of those studio backgrounds. So the way that we do this is we open up here the photo that we want to be working with. We want to add a new layer over top of it and fill that in with black. And that is, at the moment, it's in my background color here, the black, so that is Control and Backspace. Let's fill it in with black. And we want to add a new layer on top of that. Go into Filter and Render and Clouds. So we've got some clouds effects in here, and we've got our black background. Now what we want to do is merge the two. So we want to actually change the opacity of this here to around 40 or 50% to make a darker pattern here. And now what we want to do is actually merge the two. So select the two and then merge layers right here. There we are. So we have our darker background layer. Now what we're going to do is go to Filter and show all menu items if you have that there. We're going to go to Filter and Brush Strokes and Splatter. And with Splatter we're just going to make sure that we are on 10 and 5. These are the default settings. They're pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. Makes it a little bit more of a painterly effect. And then again we're going to go into Filter and Brush Strokes, and then we're going to go into Sprayed Strokes. And once again we're going to go with 12 and 7 right diagonal. These are the default settings, and we're going to go ahead and click OK. So it makes it a little bit more of a of a painterly effect. Now what we can do is just double click here on the background layer here, bring that layer up, right? And now what we're going to do here is unview that layer, and with this we're going to add a new adjustment layer, a hue and saturation adjustment layer. And then we're going to add colorize to the adjustment layer. Reduce the saturation here and just make it a little bit warmer here, more of like a brown tone, like a studio brown tone. Click OK. And now all we have to do in this part here is actually just remove the person from this part here and actually introduce them to our new background studio layer. So the way that we do that is we go into Filter and Extract. Now with Extract, if you've done this before, what you need to do is first of all is highlight the area that you want. Let me zoom in here a bit. You want to get the edges of the picture. You want to get a little bit that is supposed to be kept and a little bit that is supposed to be thrown away. So we're going to use a smaller brush size here, and we're just going to paint in between the two edges here to make sure that we are selecting, like I said, something half within and half without from what we want. So we'll do that right now. Once you have that selected, then what you have to do is just fill in with blue what you want to retain. So this is going to be after you make that whole area there. We're just going to click and it fills in here. So now Photoshop knows that this part here and the bits to the center of this is what it's going to keep, and the bits that are to the center and out is what it's going to throw away. So we're going to click OK, and there we are. It just threw away that part of the image. And we can do a little bit of tweaking, but generally it is just fine. To tweak, we just need to add a layer mask here and just do a little bit of removing with black here. Remove a bit of the areas that don't actually make quite much sense here. There we are. And pretty much there you have it. I mean, we have our image now in our studio background, and it looks pretty realistic. So there you are. If you enjoyed this video, show your support by subscribing, rating, and adding it to favorites. Leave comments on our website and we'll create even more videos that interest you.